Hello everybody, welcome. How are you doing on this fine Wednesday? Let's see here if this is gonna work. Perfect. As you can see, the quality of the stream is improving on a weekly basis. I might actually give me a second here, maybe something like that. It feels a little too high up. There you go. That's the ideal golden ratio of a picture there. Doing a hobo-tastic. Amazing, good to hear. So anyway, how is everybody's week been? We've been pretty busy, and we wanted to show you, something a bit more updated build with the game. But I'm beginning to think that Wednesdays might be cursed, especially if you want to stream on this particular day, because we were, the new build was being built, and the computer literally died. It literally died, and it went into the blue screen of death. It was that serious. So that's fun. So we'll be playing the same version we played last week. It's still 1.0, or 1.00.004 to be more specific for some people. But yeah. So welcome everybody, welcome. Hey Boone, Troll Hunter, Adam, welcome. Zimfox. I think this game will blow up more soon. We certainly hope so. Right. Do we get the... There we go. There's the game capture. Anyway, I'm maybe a little too high. But anyway, I'm Peter, community manager and designer here at Parent Creative, and we're gonna be playing some 1.0 version today. Hey Ayala, welcome. You're not gonna get me second time. Troll Hunter, time to check the bug with the pizza delivery job where I had the pizza in my inventory and couldn't get the job again. Yeah, it's strange. But my guess is it's because, like you said, you were drunk during that particular job, and there might be like really weird interaction with the quest. Hello Igor, Cutie Pie, welcome everybody. Oh right, we get all of that, but we are back. Yeah, about the pizza delivery job. Yeah, my guess is I did check it, and actually let me see. I'll do that off screen. Just to be absolutely sure, I will check it again. Yeah. Anyway, welcome everybody. I see names that at least weren't in the chat last week. You might have been lurking in the background. So this is the official preview of the 1.0 version coming now at or on 13th of April. Sadly, it is sad news. We weren't really happy about the delay, but it is just a safety measure, really, more than anything else. But yeah, this is one of the new views. The famous Preslav Castle. So I forgot to turn on the key light. Give me a second here. Should be a little better. So this is the waterfront. I could show it off again. There we go. It's still work in progress, but you know, in this, we can. It is at least stable. We can walk on the pier here. You cannot fall into the water, suffice to say. Yeah, and there are already some bins we can rummage through. Now, concerning sound design. Well, there is that bridge, Igor. It's just not accessible to players. Or rather, there is a structure. It's way over there in the distance. You can see it. The highway overpass is basically inspired by that, I'd say, infamous bridge. But yeah, here we go. Here is... No, there will be 4th hideout location. And this is it. This is gonna be the 4th location where you can build your shelter. It is currently inoperable. But as you can see, there is a fire barrel in the middle. And you got a nice view of this part of town. Cars and trams. There's gonna be public transportation that you can use to fast travel, but there won't be any active cars or trams going like on the street, because simply it would be too hard to implement for multiplayer in a current state. That is the honest answer. Yep, this is one of the new locations for your hobo base. Anyway, as you can see, we have, first of all, I've decided to play the Ulster this week, and you might see that we have a couple of different items. That is because now characters will start with different loadouts. Each character will have different starting items. Ulster has books, which, I mean, it probably shouldn't be 10, because you can immediately sell them for 1,000 crowns and throw off the balance there. Yeah, this is connected to this place. You might recognize that as the construction site. Yeah, Adam, there's gonna be more jobs at the labor office. I believe 4 new jobs. So yeah, there will be some more variety when it comes to that. And yes, Yamis, you can learn and use that recipe in the 1.0 version, although it depends on your quest progression through Moiser's quest line. If you at some point, you know, make Moiser mad or, you know, lose reputation with him, you might actually lock yourself out of learning that particular recipe. It is strictly set up in that way. And here is the old town. And it actually, I don't think they actually sell meat in there. Do I have a chance to win the 50,000 lottery? Yeah, last week I said that is the one secret I will never let slip. And I've decided to stick to that. So, you know, I guess you'll have to play and see if you can get that. Hey Jack, currently in the public version there are some bugs that prevent you from doing that. Although, yeah, yeah, I think it is not currently possible, but it's been already fixed in this current iteration and tested. The reason why it's not been fixed is that shortly after the release of the update, we have already changed into a different engine version and started a lot of different improvements, or started working on many different aspects of the game, and simply just, you know, fixing something and getting it into the public version was basically impossible. Yes, it is Old Town Square back there. Achievements will be available in the 1.0 version, so at the on 13th of April. Sure, let's get Bobby. That's one thing we can do. And let's get something for free, like clothing. There we go. Yeah, that was the famous astronomical clock. Here is some... Hello, Bobby. How are you doing? Alright, so just bark. There you go. There is one of the new locations. Is right next to the Old Town Square. Adam, what do you mean Charity is sleepy? Hey, Bivak, welcome. Not sure. Not sure why you didn't get notification. I'll look into that. It might actually be... It is possible that it is disabled on Twitch. Oh, sleep at the charity in the update. No. Because there isn't really a convenient way to do it. By default, sleeping is supposed to take time. Oh, look at that. Sleeping is supposed to take time. And for gameplay purposes, player should be forced to sleep either in their hideout or outside, like on the benches. And it's currently not possible to fast forward even in the multiplayer when you would sleep at the charity. Oh, you can hear echo that is implemented in some areas like this one. Excuse me. All right, and you know, one sneeze is never enough. I can already feel another one building up. So this is thank you, Throw Hunter. This is, you know, I might sneeze again in the future. This is metro area. Right, we don't have a flashlight. This is all you can see. It is basically a set piece, just, you know, to be part of the atmosphere. Bebak, yeah, that is something that is on the like sound design to-do list. We are slowly adding more. But yeah, the train should have sound eventually. Yeah, train station. Florence. Yeah, yeah, it is possible. Train station is over there in the distance. I'm not sure how much I can show you because, like I said in the beginning, this is a build from last week because current build crashed during the building process. So we don't really. Let's see how far we can get. I think. Can we get to the sidewalk over here? No. That would be no. Yes. Oh well. Let's get out of that. Or yeah. I'd rather use this. No thug. Good. This build will release on 8th of March in public beta on Steam in the experimental branch. And the final release is scheduled on 13th of April. Originally it was supposed to be 30th of March, but because of some real-world complications we were forced to reschedule and push back the final release a little bit, just in case, as a precaution, so that we can get everything in order. Should do updates after final release. Possibly. After the final release, we will be primarily focusing on getting the console port process going, but there will. I mean, I can't promise you anything, but we will look into possible updates in the future. Code for the public beta. We will release that information. I believe. Yeah, we will release that information on our Discord, and possibly on Steam as well. And I will make sure to let people know during our stream as well, because 8th of April, 8th of March is Tuesday, I believe. So we will let people know on our socials, and in case anybody misses that, I will make sure to mention that on the stream the day after that as well. Why are people not wearing masks? Let me show you something real quick. I'm gonna cheat something in. There you go. So that we follow the proper procedures. And we stay topical. Are you from Prague? Me personally, no. Oh. Yeah, that's right. We are late. We need 2 of those. There is no way we can wear 2 though. Well, okay. For the sake of roleplay here, let's have just 2 in the inventory, and let's just say they are equipped at the same time. I mean, there is no way we can get our hands on the proper FFP2 respirator mask. I could try to get in that pose, and maybe if I gain a bit more weight, I would, you know, my face would be in the perfect round shape for that as well. Yeah, that emote is actually Total Biscuit, if I'm not mistaken, the famous game reviewer. God bless his soul. Lose the glasses. I mean, it's not like I need them. I usually use them just for work. No, it wouldn't work.
Huh? Ooh. Mm.
Tribute in Warframe, nice. It's been a while though. I think it's been like 6 years, 5-6 years. You look naked with accents. That's how I feel sometimes. Nah, it feels weird. The glasses, you know, immediately when you put on glasses, you immediately look smarter. They immediately add like +2 to your intelligence score. We are back with Bobby, although we are late. Yeah, that's fine. Charisma. Charisma +15, intelligence +10. Charisma boost. Yeah. I mean, they are prescription glasses. They are not fake, right? That's actual lens. But I don't necessarily need them. I'm short-sighted, so I can see just fine in like over short distance. But anything past like 10 meters is just a call for blob to me. No water resistance. Adam, it's fine to ask in Czech if you are struggling with English. If you're asking how to get that particular perk, final question, how far do you think you are from achieving the final full version of the game? Well, currently there is still a lot of work to be done. We are hunting for bugs and fixing everything we can. We are implementing some new features, quality of life features, improving graphics, UI, implementing some new quests. Hard to say, really. I am not, you know, on the programming side, so I'm not really 100% sure how far that has progressed. But I think we are. No, so far it's going good. All right, yeah. Since I'm over here, you can learn guts or courage from Tony over here. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I need to remember that. Apparently, Tony just kicks you off. Okay, great. And as Bivak said, you learn insolence from Languish. Some missions seems Oh, that person just disappeared. Some missions seems to randomly break. You know this. Well, depends on, you know, what missions. I mean, there are some known issues even in the public version, which again harkens back to the fact that we sort of switched the the engine version, and we weren't really able to. There you go. To fix some of the stuff right away. But what are some of these quests that break? Right, with the new jobs for Paul Recht. There are none planned for now. Same goes for like any possible DLCs or expansions. There are no plans for that right now. There might be some in the future, but as of now, there's really nothing planned. Oh no, Jack. Yeah, okay, yeah, I understand what you mean now. The public beta will be available on 8th of March, so in a week, in less than a week actually. And the final release is planned on 13th of April this year, so in roughly a month and a bit. So that's you know, how far away are we from finishing it? It's not like, you know, we're gonna be done in like 2 years. No. There is actually a date. At least I got that mission where you have to get professional help for that one hobo. Yeah. Okay. There needs to be. That quest isn't broken. It's just, you know, you only get access to Dr. Handsome if you go through the fourth quest line. Dr. Handsome is in a weird limbo because he was used so much in the previous version of the game that people got used to him, but he was never meant to be that way. He was supposed to be basically bonus if you finish fourth storyline, or if you play through fourth storyline. So now it's really like cutting him out of the, like, making him inaccessible to people who don't play fourth storyline, or, you know, have not progressed far enough, is a little, feels a little weird. So he sort of offers help, but at the same time he doesn't. So that quest will need possibly some rework. It's not broken, it's just weirdly designed. Just make every achievement achievable, please. Yeah, they're all should be achievable. It's not like, oh, you get this achievement only if you play, like, no, if you do this one specific thing and you need like insane luck to do it. You should be able to you know, get all of these if you know enough about the game. Expect that soon. Yeah, okay, you know what? I could actually show you, because I just keep going around in circles. Even though it's currently still not working as intended, because like I said, the build got worked. Public transport will work like this, as long as you have tickets. Oh, what do you know? It's fixed. So then you can go to, you know, you select stop, and you fast travel. Sadly, there is no, you know, animation or like in transit sort of situation. Again, it would be necessarily difficult for us to implement in the multiplayer. Hey Mike, welcome. Thank you for saying hi. And good luck with working. Also, I gotta check something real quick, because the new build might be available. Alright. Well, no. False alarm, everybody. Oh no. Oh no. Morale is broken. Do we have something to recover from that? Experience to everything. So you can just teleport, so you can use this transport to run from police attacks without breaking the game. Yes, but problem with that is while you are in this menu, they can still approach you, so you need to be real quick about it. Oh, Father Burian, how are you doing? Let's see. I think no, you can use WSD. I was like, nah, if we, you know, this needs to be supported for gamepad, so you have to be able to use WSD. Will we be able to continue our game when joining the beta build, or do I have to start a new game? Okay, you should be able to continue, but for two reasons I would discourage that. First is we are not really sure what could break as a result of the old save being used in the new version basically of the game. And second, the public beta will be mostly intended for bug hunting and bug fixing, and for that it would be better to have, oh hey, there is a collider here, to have just clean save, right? Also, what is the max cold resistance with only clothes? Oof. That is a bit difficult, especially since cloth stats are randomized, but you can get over 100 cold resistance. Suffice to say, I believe they are... wait, no. Are they? I think all the stats, with few exceptions, are hard capped anyway, so at a certain point it doesn't matter how high your resistance gets, you will not get over certain percentages. Okay, let's see. Can we get a regular map? Because since the public transport works. All right. Well, it's not the new map, but basically, this whole area over on this side, basically the center of the map is playable area. This is gonna change. This is gonna change around slightly. Fishing in this. I mean that's an interesting idea, but we'll see. For now, I say that is an interesting idea. No collider on that one. I mean, it is actually maybe technically fine, because who knows what would happen if we went over there. With 100 plus, you don't have to worry about, yeah. Yeah, I mean, once you get any resist or any stat over 100, you don't really have to care about it anymore. Hello, Salkin, welcome. I think we should be able to go this way, but I'm not really sure how far out this goes. We're inching our way closer to the train station. But let's not. Huge changes to the morale. Does it affect anything else besides health going down slowly? Not really, but there will be changes to morale loss. In the beginning, you were losing morale really fast, so then we slow that down a little bit. Well, a little bit. I mean, over a few iterations, we actually slowed it down quite a lot. And now we are going to bump it up a little bit. So morale will be a little bit of an issue that you have to deal with. And as with other stats, the rate at which the morale falls will increase with seasons up until season 3. Oof, Troll Hunter. I don't know. I think with that we would go into a little different territory even on Steam. Oh hey, police usually doesn't want to talk to you.
Ooh.
Alright, well. Also, I think I started on this topic previously, but sort of, no, left it. We will be replacing some of these sounds that you can hear and all that like weird grunting. We will add like more variety to that and hopefully break up the eventual monotony. And some people said that the characters sound like Neanderthals, so hopefully that will also resolve that issue. There's this door below the stairs behind Anatoly. You mean this door? Bebak? Over here? At the nightclub? Yeah, these places will probably be changed, what they say, or they will be purged from the game. We'll see. If we find a purpose, maybe even for like the possible future update, they might be kept in the game, but as of now, I'm not really sure what will happen. Behind Anatoly phone shop in front of hotel. Alright, let's see if we can find it eventually. Also, Andy, Předběžný update vyjde 8. března a finální update vyjde 13. dubna. The one behind Anatoly Workshop in front of hotel. Oh, I know which. Okay, I know. Exactly my opinion. Yeah, Trollhunter. Sadly I'll have to make the streams bilingual. You mean this place, right, Bivak? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's funny because, you know, martial arts and self-defense supplies, that was supposed to be like the weapon shop, one that currently, you know, Kashi has. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we will, because yeah, that could be actually repurposed, I think. Because currently, like, what we are doing is we have two types of shops basically. We have random shop and we have like stable selection shop. Shops that offer stable selection of items are usually way more expensive, but you know what you're gonna get and the items are there all the time. Random shops have random selection like every day or so, but the items there are cheaper. So you can either wait to get that item in the random shop and buy it for way less, or just pay, you know, 10,000 crowns and get the item you want. So this shop could actually also sell weapons, but at much higher rates than Kashi, and there will be like fixed selection of tools, which is kind of nice. Yeah, that could be done. Let's see. New weapons in 1.0? Most likely not. The current selection is going to stay.
Yeah. Ooh. Huh? Ha. Yo.
But there will be more clothing options and a new backpack. Which I understand that, you know, news that there are like no new weapon will be added, no new weapons will be added into the game. I kind of get why that would disappoint some people, but the combat was never meant to be major focus of the game. It is like one of the mechanics, but it is sort of supportive mechanic rather than a main focus. Yeah, people are wading through the cobblestones here. So we don't put that much focus on the combat. I mean, it is pretty lackluster anyway, like really basic, like turn-based setup. The door near the crafting bench at the pit base, will it be used? Yeah, that's permanently locked right now, and I believe I'm not. To my knowledge, there is nothing planned in that area, so that might very well get deleted. Sounds violent, but is there NPCs which you can beat repeatedly and they won't mess any quests? Quick answer, no. Actually, wait. I think not. No. Also, we are hungry. I mean, truth is, I'm just walking around doing nothing. So maybe we should go to the charity, which is closed probably at this time of day. I'm trying to think if there is an NPC that that you can bully repeatedly. So we don't have a flashlight. Alright. Gotta be careful. Yeah, this is gonna get locked. But we need food, thank you. And that's gonna do it. Behind questions. Yeah, there is, I mean, yeah. If you use bully option, doesn't matter which NPC you use the bully option with. If you use the bully option, it will give you it will assign you numerical value, and if that exceeds certain amount, you will lock yourself out of certain quests. That's all I can say about that. Now that I think about it, there are situations where if you beat somebody up, you actually don't get this value. I mean, in self. Okay, one NPC. Now that I think about it, one NPC you can keep beating up again and again, without breaking any bugs, are thugs. You can attack these guys, without breaking any quests. I'm not gonna fight him because that would be a suicide right now. Thugs are strong. Yeah, I mean in the early game, but in the late game, they still take away a good chunk of health, but you can deal with them if you have solid weapon. Pulling NPCs multiple times will make them stronger. Yes, that is also a thing. Eventually, they will gain. They will basically upgrade. Some will even get like a weapon to fight you with. But yeah, eventually, like, bullying gets more and more difficult, and you lose out more and more.
Yo.
Huh?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh hey, some money. Yeah, there were a couple of achievements that were kind of dangerous, and eventually, because death in this game is kind of punishing, we didn't really want to put in achievements that rely on you dying.
Yeah.
There were a few achievements about that, like some super specific, but in the end we decided against that.
Yo.
If this game was more, roguelite, like run based, and the death was sort of like, or like losing the game was sort of part of the whole like gameplay loop, then that would not be an issue. But with the game, with the way the game is structured currently, it would be a little unfair, maybe. Hard to say. Which, by the way, here is a little interesting detail.
No.
From the development background. Originally, this game was supposed to be run-based almost like roguelike. Yeah, yeah, I mean, Troll Hunter. Yeah, right. Let me get out of here. There are no such plans currently. There will be no like additional player characters being added. Like I said numerous times, possibly in the future. But even then, the issues you mentioned could be just you know, sort of. This is strange topic, but they could be, you know, like sidelined. Is that the term I'm looking for? They don't have to be like prominent. Yeah, exactly what you guys are going on with. It. There have been requests like that. Like strangely, a lot of them. So that almost sounds like some kind of fetish, and that's area we would rather not go to. How big is the chance to win the rent here? And what happens when I buy the ticket and win? Or is it surprise? Thanks. Hey, thanks for the question. Welcome. Yeah, that's... Ooh. Cue the X-Files theme music. That is one... that is one sort of secret that I said I will never let go. And people keep asking that, and it's so funny to keep them on their toes. So I mean, I guess you'll have to keep buying the lotto tickets and see if you can win. All right. Do I have anything that can be burned? We have packaged chicken. I have no idea why I actually stole it during that pickpocketing attempt. I think I was explaining something during that.
Yeah.
Never miss a chicken. I mean, I guess it's like Pavlovian reflex. You see packaged chicken and you immediately think, you know, that can be exchanged for goodies from hell. You have plans to get voice actors for conversations? Not at the moment. There is a lot of text in the game, and voicing all of it with enough variety would cost us a lot. Because one thing people usually don't know is that voice acting is one of the, if not the most expensive part of the development usually. Especially if you, I mean, it's not if you sort of like don't get any big names, but if you want to involve some pretty famous people, it can get really expensive. And I mean, big game studios usually do that, right? But that's another issue, Bivak. Like, yeah, we could do that, but the quality would be wildly different Like if for the voice work, if there is a choice between bad voice work, which I mean no offense, but if people submit their like if people volunteer and submit lines they voiced themselves, it's always gonna be really like the quality of the recordings will vary because people have different microphones and different surroundings, right? So, and there is only so much you can do like in a software rendering to sort of eliminate differences between like different recordings. So if there is a choice between no voice acting and sort of like disparate voice acting, I think it's better to have none. Like getting people for voice acting is not a problem. Like we could easily get a lot of volunteers. Its like problem is actually recording all those lines and getting the voice work together. There is 500 pages of unique text. I would guesstimate that 400 of those pages are like actual dialogues. So we would have to record 400 pages of dialogues. Usually you need to make multiple takes, sometimes even upwards to like 10-20 takes per sentence. It would be incredible amount of work. Incredible amount of work that's honestly not really gonna pay off. Especially since we are a really small studio. Take also people speaking that language. Yeah, there is another thing, right? Like, the dialogues or the audio would have to be done in at least Czech and English, so that's already 2 different language versions. You need people fluent in those languages. You are lucky if you get bilingual person, right? So yeah, it would be monstrous process. There will be slight voiceover, like earlier you might have heard the thug yell out in Czech. That's me, by the way. So that's gonna be in the game, and it will probably stay in Czech for immersion reasons. Because again, we would have to get like English voiceover. I think you could hear that, or in that line. Also, the accent shouldn't be too strong, or it would sound weird. That's another thing. Yeah, I think that's scary. Some areas are really scary, and if you go like through dark alleyway and you hear that guy yell at you, not gonna lie, I jumped like quite a few times. I literally scared myself. Will there be option to speed up time? Yeah, that's a big issue because yeah, we are still sort of trying to find out a way to do it that also requires you to do something for it, right? Like, it's not like you press a button and suddenly you jump 10 days ahead, because part of the challenge is to get to the end of the season, and the seasons will get progressively more difficult. So later, like skipping ahead in the later seasons, it would defeat the whole purpose. So we are still sort of trying to find out a way to maybe give players option to skip ahead. I mean, there's also issue of multiplayer, right? But yeah, it is difficult topic. always jump on my street when I try to lockpick. Hey, this is private property. Yeah, that one is a little bit loud. Yeah, that's another thing we need to sort of like get all the audio levels kind of normalized, because some lines are louder than others. Still remember when I gave him 16,000? Yeah, but those money were cheated in. Like, it didn't matter. Like, the most I have legitimately lost to Thug was like 5,000. And at that point, like, at that point I didn't care. I had so much money that... And I already bought everything I needed. So it was nothing. Do you have lots of Chinese players? Because the game is fully translated in Chinese. The Chinese is majority of the player base, which will surprise some people, but yeah. Yeah, no, it's not a Twitch streamer. They stream Trollhunter. They stream on like the Chinese Twitch. Chinese have like their own streaming service. And there is a couple of really popular streamers. We are talking like millions of viewers. Who streamed this game, and it became immensely popular in China. So yeah. Most of the player base are now Chinese, so that's why the game has full Chinese translation. Yeah, I'm sure it's not on Twitch. I'm sure they actually said like it's on the Twitch equivalent. So I don't know. Thai language. Yeah, I mean after the 1.0 update. Let me just get rid of that. After the 1.0 update, besides console ports, we will also investigate or explore possibilities for more languages in the game. And it is, it is possible that the game will be translated into Thai as well. Who knows? Yeah, you can rob cars in the game. You need to learn that first. You can't do it from the beginning of the game. You need to join Bruno's gang. I could show you where Bruno is, or maybe you know, but you need to join Bruno's gang, and eventually, if you follow down his quest line and work for him as a thief, you will learn how to burgle cars. And then you will get like little interaction button, and you will be able to steal items and car stereos, and then you can later sell car stereos to people. That's where the money is, honestly. So the community of this game in general is very international. Yes. Like I said, Chinese are the majority of the player base, and in second place it's like South America. Like it's me personally, I would not expect the game to be popular in these parts of the world, but it is. So, and there are people from all over. We've had people from even Middle East, I believe, asking about the game. Steam dumplings. We could add some more foods there, some more foodstuffs. There already is item, and there will be like Chinese bistro, and you could get noodles there, and maybe we can add more items as well, just as a flavor, Alright, there is bus stop. You should be able to use every bus stop. Nope. Okay, well... I believe in the final version you will be able to use every bus stop. You'll just exit at specific points. It's been a lot in the gaming media. Remember when you released one of the first versions, a German game magazine was writing about it and how you have to focus on not being disrespectful. Yeah, that is a huge issue, or that is a big deal. And I think when I thought about it a couple of days ago, actually, like so far, honestly, I think the game manages to walk the pretty thin line between dark, sort of dark but real comedy and just, you know, satiric meme fest fairly decently. Yeah, there is ethical issue about you know, making game about this topic. No, you can't. In fact, it gets taken away from you if police find it on you.
Ooh.
I mean, this is like a difficult question, and it is a difficult topic to approach as well, right? But I think I mentioned this last time as well. We've got some positive responses from people who have experience with being homeless, and they didn't find it offensive. Right, let me just check the rain here. Seems to be fine. That is one of the huge updates. It's not raining under roofed areas anymore. Welcome, Uwu. Welcome. How you doing? And here we go. The splishy splashy sounds of running in the rain. No, I said they have experience of being homeless. So, I mean, they were homeless at a certain point for like a period, years, but they are not anymore. Yeah, yeah. In fact, it wasn't raining under there already, though, was it? No, you didn't get wet on the roofs, but the effect still happened. Like you could still see snow and raindrops falling even when you were in roofed area. But that's not the case anymore. What do you mean, Firan? What do you mean? Do you mean this? Should I stop doing this? Alright, so I guess we are gonna stand still in the rain. Because the sound of walking when it's raining and wet currently sounds a little disgusting and it's too loud. The sounds the sounds when walking in the rain, exactly. If it snows, there is going to be... I mean, there shouldn't be snow under roofs and ceilings. I mean, we could... Let's see. Is it gonna work? Let's skip ahead to see. And of course it's gonna be nice weather, so can I change that? It should start snowing in a little bit. Oh, there you go. Well, we'll see. We'll wait for a second. Maybe the weather will change. About dogs not having hitboxes, no change. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna... We had Bobby earlier, but I wanna see if... No. Okay, Oh, there you go. I wanna see if it's possible with normal dogs as well. You can push them now. They don't have a hitbox, but you can push them. So if they are in your way, you just walk into them and push them around. So if we get stuck somewhere with the dog follow, okay, the dog won't follow. Not this again. Ooh. Enough. Yeah, I think NPCs can push them as well, because earlier Thug approached us and the dog got out of the way, I think. Welcome, John. 1.0 is not out yet. This is developer preview build, because I'm part of the development team. Welcome. Let's see if the but pain to ease your pain, John. The 1.0 experimental build will be available in public beta on Steam on 8th of March, and the final release is coming on 13th of April. Let's see if NPCs can push the dog as well. Seems like they can. All right, I'm getting a little info here. Let's get snow going, shall we? How long it's take to be winter in the game? Okay, and it's snowing already. It depends on the season. In first season, the winter starts at around day 20, roughly. And then in second and third season, it starts a bit earlier. Oh no, okay, we still get snow under the roof here. But that shouldn't be the case, I think, eventually. Or in some areas. They like over here. You don't get snow in here. They need to be like designated manually. Yeah, the beta will be up for 2 weeks roughly before. Well, no, for a month actually before launch. So there's gonna be plenty of time to hopefully chisel everything out and find all nasty bugs. Is this 1.0 dev test build? Yes, John. Yes, it is. It actually, yeah, it says in the bottom right corner in really tiny print. Now you should be able to see it on like dark background. There you go. If you start playing beta, can you still play the same world in official release? Unless there are some huge changes, then I'd say probably yes. Oof, okay, let's get away from that. And people are gone because it's right, it's Calamity. Is the perpetual winter. And everything is locked. Alright, let's not do this and get some people in the streets again. And just like that, the winter has passed. Hello, everybody.
Yo.
And now it's just raining. And the snow is slowly melting away, as you can see.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot of money. And here we go. Here we go again. I'm sorry, Firon. Yeah, please bless me, Papa Burian. Thank you. Morale should impact charisma. Yeah, I mean we'll see if the interactions change. Also, also another thing that has changed. The old guy, the old character, no longer takes additional damage. So there's that, but he tires quickly, which honestly I didn't really. I don't know. I don't feel the difference. I think it should be a little more significant.
Yeah. Yo.
This person got a person running. Rain starts, NPCs indeed become speed. What can we burn? This. Why not? Hey, man. Gotta go, but it was fun. So hype for 1.0. Hey, John, have a good one. Take it easy, and don't worry, it's not gonna be much longer.
Ha ha. Ooh.
I mean, honestly, Bivak, at that point, I would actually talk to the man. So I kinda, I understand Troll Hunter's perspective here.
Yeah. Yo.
Mm-mm. Huh?
Dogs for warming or protection. Well, the dog will not necessarily protect you. I mean, look at him. But through interactions, you can actually warm yourself up. And, I mean, indirectly, it can sort of, you know, help you with willpower. And different breeds of dogs have different, differently tiered these bonuses. So if you get a Rottweiler, you can easily get willpower with wrestling. And if you get German Shepherd, you get something else. I don't remember which one of these is the earliest one.
Ha ha. Ooh.
Mm-mm.
Yo. Yeah.
Dog matches. Nah. Nah. That is... I mean, that would be a little...
Yo.
Nah, I don't think so. No. I mean, there was supposed to be a fight club, but we had to cut that.
Huh?
Ooh. Yo.
That is wild bivak.
Huh?
Ha ha.
Although I have played Sleeping Dogs and I remember the rooster fights being a thing in that game. Is the police gonna react? Probably not. Will there be a chance to break into someone's house? Not really. There already is. I mean, you can steal from people if you go into like a residential building, and you enter, or like you interact with the apartment door. You can sort of like steal from that menu, but that's as far as it will go. Bigger sale on Steam. I'm not at liberty to say, honestly. Oh, it's raining inside. Yeah, we don't have that particular perk. But yeah, all the best you could do is, or you will be able to do, is use this and then steal from the menu there. Talk to him, but if he really looked miserable, not drunk and willing to talk, considers. Yeah, okay. Why don't you speak Czech? Simply because It is internationally oriented stream. Most people watching are probably not Czech. And speaking English in the first place feels less weird than constantly switching between Czech and English. So yeah. And it's not like you can subtitle live stream, right? Alright, I mean getting dry in this weather is impossible. Especially since we don't have anything we can burn. Game is good, fun, but most reviews say that after 10 hours the game gets boring. It is this is matter of personal preference. First of all, second of all, how old are those reviews? Because if those reviews are like 2 years old, then they are not really relevant anymore. Because the main focus of the game is the storyline and the stories. There is like almost 200 individual quests, and getting through those will take way longer than 10 hours. So there's that. Yeah. Hey Sarah, welcome. Yes, you will be able to play the update, although in possibly unstable state, in less than a week. How exciting is that? Let's get some more items, possibly. Yeah, everybody is asking the question. Adam, it's this icon needs to be changed. This is not. I will do it personally. Because that's not representative of the actual thing. It says it's just something disgusting, not necessarily that. It's just, you know, if this was... Because this minigame is obviously inspired by Minesweeper, this would be a mine, right? That's partially why it's called Shrapnel. But that needs to be changed, because everybody keeps asking that, and I keep explaining it's not that. It's abstraction. Imagine it's something else. Yeah, dirty trash, exactly. I literally, you know, tonight I will sit down and make a picture with like broken glass and trash. So what's up with this weird hate towards the toilet lady? Can it like not rain, maybe? Will be there a chance to use public transport? Yes. You will be able to use transportation tickets. I can show you actually. You will be able to use transportation tickets to get from one bus stop to another. Like the other options you mentioned, like getting caught without using a ticket. Yeah, I mean that we thought about that, but it would it could potentially cause problems, because if you don't have a ticket where you sort of like get off the bus, you know, at the final destination, and then you lose more money, or do you just leave the bus randomly along the way? Alright. There. That's the new fast travel. And you are here. We are getting sick, because I don't really pay attention to the game.
No. Mm-mm.
Yo. Ha ha.
It's public toilet. Wait, do they not cost money in Germany? Troll Hunter? Because that's fairly common here. Or Austria, sorry. You said German, so I automatically assume. I apologize. I mean, in some places there are free toilets, but it's usually like shopping malls, where if you loiter around as like obvious vagrant, security will escort you out. So Bivak, please don't. Yeah, and it often costs a ridiculous amount of cash. Like the most I've seen was 50 crowns, which is just like, I think I'd rather risk a fine for public indecency than to pay that, because that's almost extortion at that point. But yeah, public transport is a huge thing. Love it. Great. Yeah, I'm kind of happy about the way we have implemented it. It's nice. You need the tickets, and basically the bus stops are placed around these 3 streets: the Wenceslas, Meisner, and train station. So when you are over here, you can get over here really quickly. And there is one over here, I believe, near the train station. But for obvious reasons, you cannot fast travel into these areas. But yeah, I think it's really good addition. Old map. Oh yeah, this is still the old map. The new one is not implemented yet. But I've already seen it. It exists. Yeah, we couldn't really add those brands in, although it is maybe something to explore. After all, Saska is like official. That's the only reason why we are using their like why their texture is unchanged, because that was officialized. Is that even a term? Bobo pizza. I bet it actually exists somewhere in the world. A place called Bobo Pizza. KFC, McDonald's. There will be, like I said, there will be Chinese bistro, and there is Bobo Pizza. We'll see if we add like a fast food chain. Kebab, yeah, you can find kebab in the trash. That's right. You can find like it's one of the items that you can get. Will you find it over here? Probably not. But yeah, I understand. Like, no, that's vegetables. Like a separate place. Yeah, I don't know. We have added bunch, so seriously ill. Yeah, let's not. Bobo means stupid. Okay, I mean... should be Hobo Pizza. Can you cheat in new foods? I don't think they have been updated yet. Oh, did the game crash? No. Okay. I think they are still the old versions. Although, there is something new they do. Have you thought about making food rot over time? That is a thing that has occurred. And we'll see if that makes it into the game eventually. Again, it's not planned for the 1.0 release, but it is something to think about in the future. Because it is easy to stockpile all sorts of free food and then just sit on it, and you never have to do anything again for the rest of the game. Few damaged umbrellas so far. You can use umbrella just fine if you find it, Curtis. It should be... Let's see. There is only one umbrella in the game. Just this one, the shabby umbrella. And you can use it immediately. Just weirdly, it is placed in your headgear slot. I guess you just affix it to your head and just walk around. But that's how you use umbrellas. We are using face mask to be, you know, polite and hygienic. Is there a thug? Nope. Yeah, the game modes. Wow. All right. That sounded. You should probably go see. Jesus. That was really unfortunate timing there. Yeah, about the game modes like normal and hardcore mode. That's also something to think about. Maybe in the future. No. Right. You wanna hear a joke? Yeah, this is the only safe one. How many parts cities you're using in the game? Praha, Olmos, and Brno. As far as I know, Praha and Olmos. There might be something from Ostrava, but I'm not 100% sure. But there is a lot of sites and landmarks from Prague. I mean, there is Prague Castle. That over there is the Powder Gate. That is shopping center Prior from Olomouc. There is a church from Olomouc. And can you tell us why? I don't really have a better reason other than it is set in like alternate history, you know, Czechia. I mean, it's not set. It's Czechia, but you know, it's in fictional version of Prague called Praslav. So we are sort of alluding to that, and part of the development team is from Olomouc. So that's why there are landmarks from Olomouc as well. What powder? Gunpowder. That's the kind of powder that was being stored in the powder tower or powder gate. Do you all work full time? Yes, we work full time. Because at the time, in I believe like 17th century, they didn't know what that was. Yet anyway. Sad story indeed. But yeah, most of the team works full time. Then there is we work externally with a couple of people on contract who do not work full time on this.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wow, 60% sell, and it didn't succeed. All right, and apparently we have completed challenge for Finn over here. Is the whole team Czech? No. I believe there are also Slovaks on the team. Wait, right. Now we gotta still... Yeah, well, you know what? Let's finish the quest for Finn here. And I think that's gonna be it for today. It's been a little livelier than usual, which is great. But sadly, it is kind of the time to end it. At least for this week. Can we actually... Yeah, I think we can return it to Anatoly. And I've never done that. Mostly because Finn is really useful early on. Because he can give you a lot of XP in stealing. Oh, this is too loud. These sounds are too loud. Hey, nah, we're gonna keep it. And I think we can give it back to Anatoly and gain a lot of reputation, maybe some money. I don't know. I have not actually ever completed the game, the quest this way. Hey, there is your letter. Now you get money. Let me take a screenshot. You should get reputation as well. It's kind of big deal for Natalie. Your game is good when a guy called Bruno in Brno is working on it. Yeah, right. Well, I think the time has come. I cannot quit the menu. At least it always sort of... Is it gonna... Yep. Yep, it's gonna do it. Well, let's do this instead. All right, so this is gonna do it for today. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming in. It was fun today. It was great answering all of your interesting questions. Cool. See you next stream after I tried it on 8th. Yeah, that's right. Next stream is gonna be after everybody had a chance to see the update for themselves. So yeah, we'll see you. Next week on Wednesday, again same time, 4 p.m. In the Central European time zone, GMT +1. That's 9th, I believe. 10th. Sorry, 10th. Okay. So on Monday, you should be able to get into the public beta. And on 10th of March, we'll have another stream. And I will be able to maybe get some feedback from you guys, unless you voice it on the Discord first. But anyway, I've been Peter from Perun Creative, and I'll see you again next week. Take it easy until then, and bye-bye.